If you're like me and you've been playing Tekken since the PlayStation 1 days, you might have noticed how the roster has exploded from around 20 characters to having over 50. If you've just picked up Tekken 8, more than half of these characters are probably new to you. So in this video, we're gonna break down who every new character that's ever been added to Tekken is. We're gonna cover what game they joined in, their fighting style, what makes them unique, and why people love or hate them. So if you've ever been curious when your favorite character joined the roster, this video is gonna be the one to teach you. So we're gonna be going through every mainline Tekken game. We're gonna go from Tekken 1 all the way to Tekken 8. Let's go. So we start with Tekken 1. This is where it all began. So in 1993, Virtua Fighter was the first 3D fighting game to release, and then we got Tekken 1 in 94. Tekken 1 kicks off the Mishima Bloodline. The arcade version released with 8 playable characters, and the console version gave us 8 unlockable sub-bosses plus Heihachi, giving us a total of 17 characters, and we'll go over each one of them right now. We have Anna Williams. So Anna Williams is the younger sister of Nina Williams. Anna Williams is also from Ireland. She's also an assassin. Her fighting style is Aikido and Kopojutsu. She's very flirtatious, very seductive, but she'll do it to you. So Anna and Nina have a serious sibling rivalry. They're always trying to outdo each other. Anna was almost in every Tekken game. She only missed Tekken 4. I'd say Anna's a pretty popular character. She's like the gooner character. She's been that ever since she was introduced. Even with the blocky polygons, she was still that seductive, gooner bait kind of character, Anna's story throughout the series has her basically being an assassin for hire and trying to outdo Nina. Armor King is King's rival. He's from Mexico. He fights using professional wrestling as well. He wears armor. Think of like the Road Warrior or something like that. He was King's rival and his mentor. So Armor King missed 2 Tekkens. He wasn't in Tekken 3 and he wasn't in Tekken 4. Also, Armor King 1 was killed by Craig Marduk, and his brother took up the mantle and became the next Armor King. So while technically it's another character, I won't put Armor King 2 as a separate character. Armor King would just represent as Armor King, the character. Armor King was pretty popular and is still pretty popular to this day. King is already a popular character, so the darker, like evil version of King is also really popular. Ganryu is from Japan. His fighting style is sumo wrestling. Ganryu enters the King of Iron Fist tournament to show that sumo wrestling is a legitimate fighting style and it can contend with any other martial art. Ganryu has been in 5 main Tekken games. So Heihachi Mishima is the organizer of the King of Iron Fist tournament. Heihachi is from Japan. He fights using the Mishima Ryu karate style as well. I don't know, he gotta be one of the strongest humans on the planet. Like if not the strongest human, he gotta be one of the strongest humans. I mean, he fights demons, robots, he catches bullets with his teeth. Like, what can't this man do? Heihachi is one of the characters that's been in every Tekken. Heihachi is pretty popular. He's made a lot of crossover appearances in other games as well. Some of you guys might not know. It's not stated directly in the story, but Heihachi actually has over 25 children. Story-wise, Heihachi was at the top of the Mishima Zaibatsu, lost it, reclaimed it, and now he's trying to reclaim it again. Then we have Jack. His name is just Jack, like that simple, just Jack. So Jack is a robot from Russia. Well, he's not from Russia. He was built by Russian scientists. His fighting style is labeled as power-based combat programming. Jack was built by the Russian military to gather intel on the fighters in the King of Iron Fist tournament. So to me, Jack was one of the wackest looking characters in the game. But Jack is pretty popular. My idea of robots was like RoboCop or like a Gundam or something. So Jack was kind of a lame robot to me. A lot of the strongest North American players actually use the character. Jack is one of the characters that was almost in every Tekken. He only wasn't present in Tekken 4. Story-wise, Jack is a robot that gets upgraded with each iteration, and he's there to fight the good guys. So this is Jack 1. So from this game, we're gonna just have one Jack, because every Jack is technically a new character, because it's a new Jack, but it's still the baseline of just being Jack. So I'm not gonna include the other Jacks, like Jack 5, Jack 6, Jack 7. You get the idea, right? Like, Jack is Jack, we're gonna just stick with this Jack. Each of the Jacks do get destroyed or whatever the case may be. We're not gonna cover all of the Jacks. We're not gonna make a new section for every Jack moving forward. So just a note. We have Kazuya Mishima, who is the main character of Tekken 1. Kazuya is from Japan. His fighting style is the Mishima Ryu karate style. So Kazuya's story is a story of revenge. Kazuya was thrown off a cliff when he was 5 years old. He made a deal with the devil climbed back up the mountain, and now is seeking revenge on his father Heihachi Mishima. Kazuya has gone on to become one of the most recognizable characters in fighting game history. Kazuya has been in 7 main Tekken games. King is from Mexico. King's fighting style is professional wrestling. King is a street brawler who became a priest who wants to open up an orphanage to help out orphan children. So King was actually in every Tekken. Now in Tekken 2, that King passed away and a new King took up the mantle in Tekken 3. But the character King was in every Tekken up until now. King is without a doubt one of the most popular Tekken characters as well. You know, the iconic tiger mask, all of the wrestling moves that everybody knows and loves. Yeah, King is super popular. So Kuma is a bear. Kuma is from Japan. Kuma's fighting style is bear martial arts. Kuma's story is that it's Heihachi's loyal pet. So Kuma 1 passed away due to old age, and from Tekken 3 and onwards, it's been Kuma 2, the son of the original Kuma. Kuma is an iconic character, as many people that don't really play the game like watching a bear fight. It's pretty interesting. Kuma himself is like a comic relief character, you know, and is trying to date Panda and all kinds of things like that. Kuma is one of the rare characters that has appeared in every Tekken game, or at least a form of Kuma has appeared in every Tekken game. Kunimitsu is a female ninja from Japan. She fights using the Manji ninjutsu style. She was originally part of Yoshimitsu's crew, but she got exiled by Yoshimitsu. She wants to take the title of leader from Yoshimitsu. A little tidbit, female ninja is also known as kunoichi. See, you can learn some Japanese here too, I got you. So Kunimitsu has only appeared in Tekken 1, 2, and 7. So the one in Tekken 1 and 2 was the original Kunimitsu, the one in 7 is her daughter. She retired from the Tekken tournament and her life of thievery after failing 2 times. Story-wise, the new Kunimitsu is looking to restore her mother's honor. Ling Xiaoyu is the adopted son of Heihachi Mishima. So Lee is actually from China, but now lives in Japan, obviously, since he was adopted by Heihachi. His fighting style is a mix of the Mishima Ryu Karate and Jeet Kune Do. The Mishima Zaibatsu is rich, but Lee embodies the rich, the wealthiness, the luxurious lifestyle, the lavish lifestyle of the Mishima Zaibatsu. Lee is super stylish, super flashy, super rich, you know, the pretty boy type. So he's like the pretty boy rival. Well, he wants to be Kazuya's rival. Kazuya does not acknowledge him. Lee has appeared in almost every Tekken game. In Tekken 4, he had an alter ego called Violet, but that's still Lee. So that's gonna count. Violet is an alter ego created by Lee. He uses alter ego to enter the King of Iron Fist tournament to not be discovered by Heihachi after he was expelled from the Mishima Zaibatsu. Martial Law is a Chinese American chef. So, you know, every game needs the Bruce Lee inspired character. So Martial Law is literally Bruce Lee in video game form. His fighting style is Jeet Kune Do. You know, he's flipping around. He got all the Bruce Lee mannerisms. His goal is to open up his own dojo and make some money. Some form of Law has appeared in every Tekken game. In Tekken 3, we got his son Forrest Law, but again, it's in the Law lineage. Needless to say, Law was hella popular. Michelle Chang is a Native American fighter from America. Her fighting style is Chinese martial arts. She enters the tournament to fight for her family's honor and to protect her homeland from the Mishima Zaibatsu. Michelle's story unfortunately ends in Tekken 3, where she was taken out by the fighting god Ogre. She has a successor in Tekken 3, who we'll get to when we get to the Tekken 3 section. Nina Williams is an assassin. She's from Ireland. Her fighting style is a mix of Koppojutsu and Aikido. Nina is an assassin who was hired by the Mishima Zaibatsu, so that's why she entered the tournament, to stop Kazuya. Nina is also involved in one of Tekken's most iconic sibling rivalries. She's the reason why you can't have sisters named Nina and Anna. They might not get along. Nina has been in every Tekken game. She even has her own spin-off game, Death by Degrees. Check it out if you're a Nina fan. I'll let you be the judge of the gameplay. Paul Phoenix is an American. His fighting style is Judo. Paul Phoenix is a biker from America whose main goal is just to prove that he's the strongest fighter in the world. In Tekken 1, Paul was actually Kazuya's rival. I believe they state he was one of the only characters to tie with Kazuya in a fight. Paul is known for his iconic tall hair. Paul is one of the characters who's been in every single main Tekken. Prototype Jack is the Jack we got before we got Jack 1. Prototype Jack was also made in Russia and it has the same fighting style as the original Jack. Prototype Jack is an earlier build before everything was refined with Jack 1. Wang Jinrei is an old man from China. His fighting style is, you gotta bear with me, I might pronounce this wrong, Qing Yi Chuan. I don't know if that's correct. If you're Chinese and you see this video, let me know. Hwoarang enters the King of Iron Fist tournament to confront Heihachi. Hwoarang has appeared in Tekken 1, 2, 5, and 6, and I believe he's deceased now. In Tekken 1, Yoshimitsu was an alien, but then they retconned it, and then he became a human with cybernetic implants. His fighting style is Manji Ninjutsu. So Yoshimitsu is one of the only characters to use a weapon. In fact, in Tekken 1, he's the only character to use a weapon. Yoshimitsu was also one of the first crossover characters between Tekken and Soul Calibur. He's in both games. Yoshimitsu is basically Robin Hood. He steals from the rich and gives to the poor. A fun fact about Yoshimitsu is he literally will never look the same. In each game, he's always going to change appearance. So that's one of the things that people look forward to when the new Tekken comes out is what will Yoshimitsu look like now? Like what's going to be the redesign? Yoshimitsu is a character who's appeared in every Tekken game. So that's 17 characters. That's all of the new characters in Tekken 1. And remember, because that's the first Tekken, all the characters are new. So now we're going to move on to Tekken 2. 1 year later, we get Tekken 2. Tekken 2 built on all the things that Tekken 1 started. So the game was more refined, it was cleaner, it was faster, and the story went more dark. Kazuya actually became the main villain of the series. Kazuya got involved in all kinds of criminal activities. Heihachi climbed back up the cliff, and now he's seeking revenge on Kazuya. So Tekken 2 added 5 new characters to the game. Let's see who they are. Alex is a genetically engineered velociraptor. Alex was created in Australia. Alex's fighting style is commando animal martial arts. Alex is basically one of Kazuya's animal experiments. They got DNA from a fossil and created Alex. So Alex at first was just a palette swap of Roger. In the spin-off games like Tekken Tag 2, that's when Alex kind of got his own moveset. Alex is not really important to the story, more like a comic relief funny character. We got Angel. Angel is a being that's born from Kazuya's remaining humanity. It represents the goodness in him as he battles the devil. As far as mainline games, Angel only appears in Tekken 2. We don't know what happened to Angel because Kazuya has gone on to embrace and even control his devil side. Now, a side note is Jin does become Angel Jin. Now, I don't know if this Angel is related to Jin. The devil Jin that Jin has is half of Kazuya's original devil. So maybe Angel also is half. We got Big Dosan from South Korea. He fights using Taekwondo. I mean, you probably guessed that though. Bake enters the tournament to test his skills and show that Taekwondo is a strong martial art. Bake is the mentor of Hwoarang. Bake was put in a coma by Ogre. When he wakes up, he decides to test Hwoarang by entering the Tekken 5 tournament. After Hwoarang is injured by Devil Jin, he decides to withdraw from the tournament and help Hwoarang recover. Bake has appeared in 3 mainline Tekken games. We got Bruce Irvin, who is from America. So Bruce Irvin fights using Muay Thai, you know what I'm saying? Bruce was a police officer, and then he became Kazuya's bodyguard, and that's why he joined the tournament. Bruce seems to be really strong in most of the games that he's in. You know, in Tekken 2, he was one of the best characters. In Tekken 6, in Tekken Tag 2, in Tekken 5, he was all right in Tekken 5, I guess. But Bruce has been pretty good within the competitive game landscape of Tekken. He's a character that many people are asking for to return to this day. I don't know why they don't just bring him back, man. They refuse, but, you know. People are waiting. I'm not though, but people are waiting. Bruce has appeared in 3 mainline Tekken games. Devil is now playable and can be its own separate character. Devil is Kazuya's alter ego. Its fighting style is Mishima style karate and powers. So Devil is Kazuya fully controlled by the Devil Gene. He later learns to control it for himself and even upgrades his power. When Kazuya was thrown into the volcano, half of him went to Jin, and that starts Jin's journey and a lot of the storyline in the future Tekken. Technically, Devil was actually playable in Tekken 1 as an alternate costume for Kazuya. To unlock it, you have to beat all 8 Galaga stages without missing one ship. After you unlock it, press start on Kazuya and you unlock his Devil outfit. There's no changes though. I feel like it was better to give him the debut in Tekken 2 since he's actually a character there. Jun Kazuma is from Japan. She uses the Kazama Ryu fighting style. Jun will be a pivotal addition to the roster mainly for story reasons. Jun represents the light in Kazuya, like the idea that Kazuya is still a redeemable character. She's the angel to his devil, if you will. Jun is also responsible for giving us a bunch of future Tekken games because she's the mother of Jin Kazuma. Jun was actually my main in Tekken 2. So the funny thing is, I actually did not own Tekken 2. For the longest time, I didn't actually own the game. I only had the demo. And in the demo, you only could play with 2 characters. I know you could play with June, and I forgot the other character. But I was like, okay. So I just learned June from the demo. And then I would go play with my cousins when I go to their house or friends or whatever like that. But I main June because that's the only character I can actually play, thanks to the demo. June has the ability to calm the devil genie. Like, it's a Kazuya thing. I'm not sure exactly. They don't fully explain it yet. June has appeared in 2 mainline Tekken games. So we got Hwoarang. So Hwoarang is from Hong Kong. His fighting style is the 5 animal kung fu style, based off of Jackie Chan. So if Law is Bruce Lee, Lei is clearly Jackie Chan. Who doesn't like Jackie Chan, you know? And, you know, he's a Hong Kong detective looking to investigate the Mishima Zaibatsu, so he enters the tournament for that reason. He does a lot of funny things. His fighting style is based off of Jackie Chan movies and I guess real martial arts as well. So needless to say, this character was very popular. Playing with Jackie Chan in a fighting game is just gonna work, you know what I mean? However, a lot of people actually hate this character in modern day because it's so annoying. Learning how to deal with Razor Rush mix-ups and all his different stance changes. I still didn't master the matchup to this day, you know what I mean? Lei has appeared in 6 mainline Tekken games. Now this character is one of the funniest things outside of Kuma because it's another animal. So this is Roger. Roger is a boxing kangaroo from Australia. The fighting style is genetic animal combat. That's what it says. So Roger is a lab-made, genetically engineered kangaroo trained to box because why not, right? I mean, we fighting bears. We might as well get the kangaroos out there. We might as well get the dinosaurs too. But kangaroos probably could box, though. They be looking like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever seen a kangaroo before? They look muscular as hell. Like, they look like they get it in. But, you know, so Tekken decided to take that and actually let you get it in with the freaking kangaroo because you can fight with it. If you're wondering why Roger isn't in the current iterations of Tekken, it's because there was a viral video of a man punching a kangaroo, and Harada and the team felt like having the boxing kangaroo fight will bring some backlash from animal activists. If you're wondering why Kuma and Panda are still in there, it's because they said, well, bears are obviously stronger than humans. That's why, well, that's one of the reasons why Roger is not like a big priority to return to the games. Tekken 2 gave us 8 new characters. We're not going to include Jack 2 since that's part of the Jack line like I mentioned before. So we got 8 new characters. And now we're going to move on to Tekken 3. So Tekken 3 sees us follow the new main character, Jin Kazuma. There's a fighting god known as Ogre, terrorizing the world, defeating fighter after fighter. He attacked Jin's mother and she disappeared after that. Jin enters the King of Iron Fist Tournament 3 to find the monster and take revenge for his mother. After defeating the beast, he's betrayed by Heihachi, who shoots him, who then awakens Jin's devil gene. This sets up the future plot for the rest of the story. Tekken 3, I would say, is what solidified Tekken as the 3D fighting game. But what characters did it bring us? Tekken 3 also brought us Bryan Fury. Bryan is from America. His fighting style is kickboxing. So Bryan was a former cop who got bodied and then was resurrected as a cyborg. So Bryan is one of the coolest characters in the franchise. A lot of people like Bryan. And now Bryan as a character is just a ruthless, reckless, chaos-causing agent in the series. That's all he does. He just lives to cause chaos and destroy things. Within the story, Bryan is currently at odds with Yoshimitsu and Dr. Boskanovich. Bryan has one of the most iconic laughs in the Tekken series. Now, if you did Tekken Force mode, you will unlock this character. This is Dr. Boskanovich. You probably like, who the hell is this? So Dr. Boskanovich, or Dr. B for short, he's the guy who actually made Jack and Elisa. So Dr. B is from Russia. His fighting style is unorthodox, experimental. It seemed like he was supposed to be like a joke, fun character. I was hyped though when I was unlocking him because playing Tekken Force was super fun. Dr. B's only appeared in one main Tekken game, but in the story, he's at odds with Bryan and Dr. Abel. To unlock Dr. B, you have to go to Tekken Force mode. Fight Heihachi's Tekken Forces on your way to the Mishima Fortress. You got to defeat Heihachi 3 times. Enter the underground stage so you can fight Dr. B. To unlock Dr. B in all modes, you have to defeat him 4 times in Tekken Force mode. Tekken 3 also brought us one of the most rage-inducing, friend-destroying characters ever created. That is Eddie Gordo. So Eddie is from Brazil, He uses capoeira as his fighting style. Eddie is fighting to avenge his parents. If you guys know anything about Tekken 3, or when Eddie was first introduced, or even now, current Eddie, you guys know he has a reputation for being a mashing master. Like, you just rub your face against the controller and a bunch of moves just come out. Eddie's like the perfect character to make bad people think they're good at the game. Anybody can just have fun picking up this character and rolling their face on the controller and just a bunch of stuff happening. I know y'all can relate though. I know y'all can relate. Eddie has appeared in 6 mainline Tekken games. In Tekken 4 and Tekken 5, he was an alternate costume of Christie. In Tekken 5 DR, he got his own slot back. And he's had his own slot ever since then. Now we have Tekken's first guest character. That's right. For you guys who started in Tekken Tag 2 or Tekken 7, you might be like, Akuma. No. The first guest character was Gon. We don't know where he's from. His fighting style is, I don't know, Gon's fighting style. So Gon is a little dinosaur that they put in Tekken for whatever reason. I don't really know why they did it, but whatever. To unlock Gon, you have to beat arcade mode with 10 different characters. This will unlock Tekken Ball mode. So when you play in Tekken Ball mode, you have to defeat Gon. Enter GON as your initials. Jin's rival was a character named Hwoarang. Hwoarang is from South Korea. His fighting style is Taekwondo. Hwoarang is Jin's rival. He's cool, he's cocky, he's flashy. He rides a motorcycle, doesn't really respect authority. So Bake is one of his mentors. Hwoarang is like my 3rd favorite character in the series, actually. Like, super cool. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but here's a little history for you guys. Before YouTube videos and Discord, we had Game Facts and we had Tekken Zaibatsu. So, if y'all don't know, the nickname of Hwoarang was Bob. So on forums, anything like that, if you could somehow trace it back, you'll see that we used to call Hwoarang Bob because it was just easier to say than Hwoarang. This is Tekken 3, so this is obviously before Bob became an actual character. So Hwoarang's nickname was Bob back in the day. Hwoarang has been in every Tekken game since his release. We got the new main character, Jin Kazuma. Jin is Kazuya Mishima and Jun Kazuma's son. He's from Japan, obviously. His fighting style is a mix of the Mishima Ryu Karate and the Kazuma style. When Jin was a kid, Jun was attacked and supposedly killed by Ogre, and she told him to go seek out Heihachi. He learned the Kazuma style from his mom, and then sought out Heihachi and learned the Mishima style from Heihachi. Jin is fighting to get rid of the Devil Gene, and Heihachi betrays Jin, tries to get rid of him, and actually awakens his inner devil. Because he's the main character, Jin is one of the most popular Tekken characters who's made various crossovers in other games. Jin actually unlearned the Mishima style. He eventually accepts himself and everything he's done and embraces the Mishima style once again to beat Kazuya. Now we have Julia Chang. Julia is from America. Her fighting style is, again, this is going to be one of them hard to pronounce words. Her fighting style is Shinji Liu Hechuan. Hechuan? So she's basically fighting to protect the forests and everything. So Julia is a character that got a lot of changes moving forward. She was like a Native American. Then she became a pro wrestler. Then she became a freaking streamer. like I don't know what they doing with Julia. Though she was inconsistent with her personality type, she's consistently been a freaking top tier character. She seems to always be good, man, and underrated. Julia has appeared in every Tekken since her release.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Tekken 3 also brought us Ling Xiaoyu. Ling Xiaoyu is from China. Her fighting style is, I don't know if I can pronounce it, but it's hard. Her fighting style is a mix of Baguochuan and Piguochuan. Now, I don't know if I said that correctly. So Xiaoyu is one of Jin's classmates. So Xiaoyu is another character who is like polarizing. You either love her or you hate her. In Japan, there's like 8 to 9 different like Tekken God Omega level Xiaoyu players, and they all just kind of share information amongst each other. Like all the Xiaoyu players are all friends with each other and all know each other. So if you don't like Xiaoyu, that means you're probably on the side of being hit with an AOP, Art of Phoenix, where she ducks real low and she crouches under mids, she crouches under highs, you know. I've even seen some glitchy looking going under lows sometimes. Art of Phoenix is one of the most hated stances. People hate the stance. But me personally, I like the character, but she is annoying as hell to fight. From back then all the way up until right now, especially right now. But you know, whatever side you're on, Shout out to you, all right? I ain't mad at you either way. Xiaoyu has appeared in every mainline Tekken since her release. So we got Mokujin. Mokujin is a wooden training dummy. We don't know where it come from, and its fighting style is it mimics a random character in the roster. Tekken 3 also gave us the boss character, Ogre. So Ogre is from, we don't know. His fighting style is ancient god fist and shape-shifting, or mimicking. So Ogre serves as the final boss of Tekken 3. It's an ancient fighting god who awakens to take the souls of fighters. It's said that after Ogre was defeated, the energy that was released is what actually awakens Jin's Devil Gene. Ogre can transform into his true self, True Ogre. Ogre has only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Now we have Panda. Panda is from China. Its fighting style is Heihachi style Kuma Shinken. Panda started out as a palette swap for Kuma. Panda is Xiaoyu's bodyguard and best friend. I mean, yeah, she befriended the Panda. While initially just a protector, as the story goes on, we see that Xiaoyu and Panda become genuine friends. Panda was gifted to Xiaoyu from Heihachi. Panda has appeared in every Tekken since its release. So some of you might not know, there is a secret character. We got Tiger Jackson. So he's likely from America. His fighting style was capoeira as well. He was just an alternate skin for Eddie. So this was just like some type of Easter egg kind of thing or something. To unlock Tiger, you have to beat the game with 17 different characters. Then go to Eddie and press start. So on a side note, Tekken 3 also added King 2, Forest Law, Kuma 2, and Gunjack. I won't do anything in depth on these characters because they're basically just counterparts to the Tekken 1 and Tekken 2 versions of the originals. For a quick overview, King 2 is an orphan that was raised by King 1 that took up the mantle of King after King 1 got bodied. Forest Law is just Martial Law's son. Kuma 2 is the son of Kuma 1. Gunjack is the next upgraded model from Jack 1 and Jack 2 and Prototype Jack. So Tekken 3 added 17 new characters. Now with that, we move on to Tekken 4. So Tekken 4 sees Jin unlearn the Mishima style and learn like a traditional Shotokan karate style. Kazuya Mishima also returns. Even though he was thrown in a volcano, his body was reconstructed and he returns with the Devil Gene, looking to take the Devil Gene from Jin. Jin is now aware of the Devil Gene and is trying to stop his father. Tekken 4 as a game gave us a lot of changes, such as the introduction of walls, and it even gave us new system mechanics. But of all else, it gave us new characters. So let's see who they are. So Tekken 4 gave us Christy Monteiro. Christy's from Brazil. Her fighting style is capoeira. Christy is the granddaughter of Eddie's master. She learns capoeira from Eddie after her grandfather passes away. Her story first involves her looking for Eddie, and then in future games, trying to heal and help Eddie. Christy's made 4 mainline Tekken appearances. Here's a little tidbit about Christy. Her punishment sometimes is worse than Eddie's because her limbs are shorter than his. Yep. Tekken 4 also gave us Combat. So Combat is made in Japan, I'm assuming. Its fighting style is imitation or copying. It's a mimic character. It was built by Violet or Li Chaolan to train fighters. Combat is mainly a gag character. It's only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. We have Craig Marduk. Craig Marduk is from Australia. His fighting style is Vale Tudo. Marduk's story starts with him going to jail for killing Armor King in a bar fight. He was freed by King 2, who was seeking to get revenge on him for killing Armor King. Later, King had a change of heart and the two actually became friends. He's currently dealing with the brother of Armor King 2, trying to get his revenge. Marduk has appeared in 4 mainline Tekken games. Next we have Miharu Hirano. So Miharu is from Japan. Her fighting style is the same as Ling Xiaoyu, which I can't pronounce. Bazaquan and Pikochuan. Miharu is basically just Ling Xiaoyu's best friend. She's more like a comic relief character, and she's a palette swap of Xiaoyu in Tekken 4. In Tekken Tag 2, she gets her own slot. She's only appeared in 1 mainline Tekken game. Now we have Steve Fox. So Steve Fox is from the United Kingdom. His fighting style is boxing. Steve Fox is actually the son of Nina Williams. Her DNA was used to create him. His story is him looking for his origins, where he come from, and trying to get revenge against the Mishima Zaibatsu. Steve has appeared in 5 mainline Tekken games. I remember I went to a bar in New York and actually met a guy from the UK whose name was Steve Fox. So I guess it's not like a made up name, because I met a real one. Steve in Tekken 5 is in contention to be one of the best Tekken characters ever made. So that's all the new characters. Now, Violet was also here, but he's just an alter ego of Ling Xiaoyu. So you guys can see the Ling Xiaoyu section to learn a little bit about Violet. Did you guys know that Steve's original name was supposed to be Dean Earwicker?
Dean Earwicker.
Another name Steve could have been was
Leonard Gardner.
Another name Steve could have been was
Ryan Lewis.
And Steve could have also been
Sugar McGregor.
Christy also had a few alternate names. One of her names could have been
Amy Nascimento.
She could have also been
Fiona Gilberto.
and
Benjamin.
was one of the original names of Violet. Did you know that? So there you have it. Tekken 4 gave us 5 new characters. And with that, we're gonna make our way on to Tekken 5. In Tekken 5, we see Heihachi's father, Jinpachi Mishima, being taken over by some type of demonic entity, but it's not the Devil Jin, it's something else. And he holds the tournament. So Jinpachi Mishima basically assumed control of the Mishima Zaibatsu, and the 5th tournament was held. Jin manages to defeat Jinpachi and take over the Mishima Zaibatsu. So Tekken 5, to me, had some of the best movement that we're gonna get out of Tekken. The roster was great, the music was great, everything about Tekken 5 was great to me. Well, specifically Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. But Tekken 5 did add new characters. Tekken 5 added Asuka Kazuma. So we got the last name Kazuma again. So she must be related to Jin and Jun. So Asuka's from Japan. She's from Osaka. Her fighting style is the Kazama Ryu martial arts. This game introduced Asuka. And even though she's a Kazuma, her story is not really that important, at least not yet. Asuka's story mainly focuses on her trying to track down Feng Wei. Feng Wei attacked her father and attacked their dojo. Asuka has appeared in every mainline Tekken game since her release. So Asuka was my original main in Tekken 5 DR. Tekken 5 DR is when I first started to compete. So she was my first competitive character. So I'm always have like a little love and history with Asuka. Besides Feng Wei, she has an ongoing rivalry with Li. Tekken 5 also gave me my favorite character, Devil Jin. Devil Jin is from Japan because Jin is Japanese. His fighting style is the Mishima Ryu karate style mixed with the Kazuma karate style. It's a hybrid. Devil Jin is when the Devil Jin fully takes over Jin and he loses control of himself. Devil Jin's story is basically him trying to take control of Jin's body, but in Tekken 8 we find out that he's actually been protecting Jin all of this time and trying to help him. Think about Hollow Ichigo and Ichigo. How Hollow Ichigo wants to take over Ichigo's body, but yet he's helping him and teaching him throughout the years. We find out that Devil Jin is kind of the same thing. As of Tekken 8, Devil Jin might not exist anymore since Jin unlocked Angel Jin. Apparently Kazuya and Jin lost their Devil Jins, but because Reina still has hers, there's a chance he might come back. Devil Jin is a super popular character and is usually top tier. Devil Jin has appeared in every Tekken since its release. He's been talked about since Tekken 3, but first became playable now. Tekken 5 also gave us Feng Wei. Feng Wei is from China. His fighting style is Kempo. Feng Wei is a Chinese martial arts master who killed his master in pursuit of power. Feng Wei is searching for the God Fist technique. Feng Wei went on a rampage attacking a bunch of different dojos and killing other karate masters. One of the dojos that Feng Wei attacked was Asuka's father's. Feng Wei is usually a loner in the story and is just searching to get stronger. Feng Wei has appeared in every Tekken game since its release. Another little tidbit, Feng Wei is actually based on Jet Li, I heard. Do you guys see it? Tekken 5 also gives us Raven. Raven is said to be from Canada, but other documents say unknown. His fighting style is ninjutsu. Raven is a nickname, and there's a group of people named Raven. Raven's mission is to investigate global conflicts. So he's investigating things like the G Corporation and the Mishima Zaibatsu. He appears as a professional rival to Heihachi's forces. In Tekken 7, Raven is replaced for the leader of their organization, Master Raven, who's a female. So Raven has appeared in Tekken 5, 6, was replaced in Tekken 7 by Master Raven. Then the Raven that we were familiar with returns in Tekken 8. A little bit of Dennis Rodman, Wesley Snipes, Cisco, and Naruto. I mean, you mix them together, you get this guy. Raven's superior is Victor. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection gives us 2 new characters. We get Jinpachi Mishin. So Jinpachi is from Japan. His fighting style is Mishima Ryu Karate style mixed with demon energy. Jinpachi is the founder of the Mishima Zaibatsu and the father of Heihachi Mishin. Heihachi actually beat Jinpachi and imprisoned him under Honmaru. During his imprisonment, he became possessed by a demonic spirit. This is not the Devil Jin. This is something totally different. He became the final boss of Tekken 5 and became playable in Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. He's only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection gave us Emily Rochford, aka Lily. Lily is from Monaco. Lily's fighting style is street fighting, gymnastics-based, self-taught karate. Lily is from a very rich family. She was kidnapped as a child and discovered her ability to fight when she escaped. She enters Tekken initially to try to embarrass her father's rival company, the Mishima Zaibatsus, and within this tournament, she meets Asuka and she basically becomes obsessed with defeating Asuka. Now they've developed a strong rivalry throughout every game. Lily has been in every Tekken game since her first appearance. Tekken 5 DR also gives us Sergei Dragunov. So Sergei is from Russia. Dragunov's fighting style is combat sambo. So Dragunov's nickname is the White Angel of Death. Dragunov's mission is to capture Jin Kazuma. Dragunov is watching the battle of the Mishimas and their organizations, G Corporation and Mishima Zaibatsu, and operating under military orders. Dragunov has appeared in every Tekken since his release. Now Tekken 5 DR also gives us Armor King 2. Armor King 2 is the brother of the first Armor King, who takes up the mantle after his brother is killed by Marduk. Armor King 2 is looking for revenge for his brother. So even though he's a new character, it's still Armor King. So we're not gonna go in depth. Then we have Roger Jr. Roger Jr. is from Australia. He's the son of the first Roger. Roger Jr. is just a comic relief character. But Roger Jr. is the Roger representative from Tekken 5 and onward. So Tekken 5 gives us 4 new characters, technically 6 if you want to include Jack 5 and Roger Jr. Then we got Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, which gives us 2 new characters, technically 3 if you want to include Armor King 2. So there we have it between Tekken 5 and Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. And now let's move on to Tekken 6. Tekken 6 sees Jin take over the Mishima Zaibatsu and then wage war against the entire world, starting chaos everywhere. So actually, Jin's goal is to summon Azazel, which is linked to the Devil Gene. He believes that if he can defeat Azazel, he can remove the Devil Gene from the world. Jin actually does manage to beat Azazel. He goes into a coma, but the Devil Gene is not destroyed. So Tekken 6 upgrades the graphics and adds the bound mechanic to the game. But it also gives us new characters. So let's see who they are. So Tekken 6 gives us Bob Richards. Bob is from America. His fighting style is freestyle karate, speed and power hybrid. Bob's goal is to prove that size doesn't matter. Bob intentionally becomes fat to show you can keep your speed and your power and you can still be a top level fighter. So that's his goal. Later, he becomes a celebrity fighter and a mentor to other fighters. Bob has appeared in 2 mainline Tekken games. Bob is the reason why we no longer call Hwoarang Bob, because now we actually have Bob. Now there's also Slim Bob that appeared in Tekken Tag 2, which is like his original self, but we're not gonna get into that. Tekken 6 also gave us Leo Creation. Leo Creation. Now, I'm not German, so correct me if I'm wrong on that pronunciation. So Leo is from Germany. Leo uses Baji Quan. So Leo is looking for their mother's killer. Leo is investigating and tracking down members of the G Corporation and Mishima Zaibatsu to get to the bottom of the mystery. When Leo was first introduced, it was introduced as a woman. I bring up Leo's gender because everyone always questions whether Leo is a boy or a girl. So the answer is it's an ambiguous gendered character. Leo has appeared in 3 mainline Tekken games. Tekken 6 also gave us Miguel Caballero Rojo. So Miguel is from Spain. His fighting style is street fighting. Not street fighting, but like street fighting. Miguel is seeking revenge on the Mishima Zaibatsu for the death of his sister. This was because Jin waged war against the world. Miguel is now hunting down Jin to get revenge for his sister. Miguel has appeared in 2 mainline Tekken games. Tekken 6 also gave us Zafina. Zafina is from the Middle East or from Egypt. We're not sure yet. Her fighting style is ancient assassination arts. Zafina is from a family of ancient tomb keepers. Zafina's mission is to stop the 2 evil stars from colliding, which is Jin and Kazuya. She has to keep Azazel sealed. She tries to stop them, but they clash and they awaken Azazel anyway. Azazel is defeated and she ends up sealing Azazel in her own body. Her story involves her fighting to keep Azazel under control. She's still trying to stop the conflict between Jin and Kazuya. Zafina has appeared in 3 mainline Tekken games. So now we have the console update, Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion, which adds 2 new characters. We get Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion gave us Alisa Boskanovich. Alisa was built or is from Russia. Her fighting style is android combat. So Alisa was built in recognition of Dr. Boskanovich's daughter. So she looks like how Dr. B's daughter would look. Alisa's role initially is to be the bodyguard and protector of Jin Kazuma, since he's the head of the Mishima Zaibatsu. However, she awakens her own free will and joins Lars' resistance force. Alisa uses chainsaws to fight, but if you guys don't know, in the Korean version, they replaced the chainsaws with lightsabers. Alisa has appeared in every Tekken game since her release. Because Jin became the main antagonist, we get shifted to the new protagonist of the game, which is Lars Alexandersson. So Lars is from Sweden. His fighting style is machinery karate and military combat. Lars' role in the story is that he was a Tekken force officer who led the rebellion against Jin's forces. He's trying to stop the global war. He's the one that formed Yigish Drill. So Lars is actually the brother of Kazuya and the son of Heihachi. Yeah, one of the main reasons why I was so proud to play the character is because that was the first character that I learned in the arcade. I went to 8 on the breaks and I literally put quarter after quarter after quarter, like learning the character from scratch. So it felt dope being like in the arcade environment, learning the game from scratch. I used to go on Tekken Zaibatsu, print out the move list, read the combos, and then practice them at the arcade. Like that's the closest to the experience I'd have to have, because by the time I moved to Japan, like right now, the arcade scene was over. And there's not even Tekken 8 for arcades now. Lars has appeared in every mainline Tekken game since its release, and he's also appeared in various other crossover games. Tekken 6 gives us 4 new characters, 5 if you want to count Jack 6. Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion gives us 2 new characters. So now that we have the whole roster for Tekken 6, let's move on to Tekken 7. Now we go into Tekken 7. So Tekken 7 gives us some new mechanics, you know, screw attack, we got better graphics, and of course we got new characters. Let's see who we got. So in Tekken 7, we get Tekken's second guest character, Akuma. So Akuma is from Japan. So Akuma's fighting style is Anatsuken in Dark Hado. He's a guest character from Street Fighter, who, you know, you could watch a Street Fighter video to learn his actual history. In Tekken, Akuma was saved by Kazumi and he owes her a favor. He made a promise that he would kill Heihachi and Kazuya if she was to die. But after she died, he's trying to cash in on his promise in Tekken 7. Akuma's only appeared in 1 mainline Tekken game. So Tekken 7 gave us Claudio Serafino. So Claudio is from Italy. His fighting style is serious exorcism arts. So Claudio is the leader of a group called the Archers of Sirius. They're a holy order that fights demon forces. Heihachi contracts them to try to dispel the Devil Jane from Jin and Kazuya. I feel like Claudio is showing that some of the Soul Calibur team has crossed over to the Tekken team. He reminded me of Maxi when I first saw him. Claudio has appeared in 2 mainline Tekken games. Tekken 7 Season 3 gave us Hwoarang. Hwoarang is from Thailand. His fighting style is Muay Thai. Hwoarang was a national hero and Muay Thai champion. He was imprisoned by the government and framed. Now Hwoarang is forced to do the bidding of the government to save his family. When Hwoarang first came out, he was pretty busted, like really glitchy. Hwoarang has appeared in 2 mainline Tekken games. We have another guest character, Geese Howard. Geese Howard is a guest character from the Fatal Fury series. Geese's fighting style is Aiki Jujutsu, Kobo Jutsu, and Hakkyoku Seiken. I might have pronounced those wrong, but bear with me. Geese is from the USA. Geese is a non-canon guest character. Tekken 7 also gives us Gigas. His origin is the G Corporation lab. His fighting style is destructive power and modified grappling. Gigas is a bioengineered humanoid created by the G Corporation. Gigas might be Katarina's father. Gigas is seeking vengeance on a corporation that turned him into a weapon. Gigas has only made one mainline Tekken appearance. We have our first Filipino character, Josie Rizal. Josie is from the Philippines. Her fighting style is Eskrima and kickboxing. She joins Tekken to support her family as a model and working for the Tekken forces. She goes into battle, but she's actually pretty fearful of it. Josie has only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Next, we have Catarina Alves. Catarina is from Brazil. Her fighting style is Savate. Catarina's goal is to find her missing adoptive father, who might be Gigas. Catarina has only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Tekken 7 also gives us Kazumi Mishima. Kazumi is from Japan. Her fighting style is Hachijo style karate. She can also transform into a devil. Kazumi is Heihachi's wife and Kazuya's mother. Kazumi is actually the source of the devil gene. The reason why Kazuya has it is because of her. Her mission was to infiltrate the Mishima Zaibatsu and to kill Heihachi to prevent global destruction. Initially just playing a role, she eventually really fell in love with Heihachi. However, her mission was to kill him. And one night, she tried to do so and was killed by Heihachi. Kazumi has only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Tekken 7 Season 3 gives us Leroy Smith. Leroy is from the USA. His fighting style is Wing Chun. Leroy is from Harlem in New York City. Leroy was injured 50 years ago in a Tekken Zaibatsu attack, but he was rescued by a merchant ship. He returns back to America seeking revenge on the corporations responsible. This eventually leads him to chase after Kazuya Mishima. Leroy's story in game is one of polar opposites. People loved the character when he first came out. Everybody was saying how cool he was, but then you seen him everywhere because he was extremely broken. So yeah, that's Leroy. Leroy has appeared in two mainline Tekken games. Tekken 7 Season 4 gives us Lydia Sobieska. So Lydia is from Poland. She's actually the Prime Minister of Poland. Her fighting style is karate, Shotokan. Lydia is a karate champion who became the Prime Minister of Poland. Her role in the story derives from Heihachi sending Tekken Zaibatsu troops illegally to Poland. As the Prime Minister, she asked Heihachi to withdraw his troops, but instead, he declined and sent her a challenge to join the King of Iron Fist tournament instead. Outraged by this, she joins the tournament and is trying to fight for her people. Lydia has appeared in two mainline Tekken games. Tekken 7 also gives us Lucky Chloe. Lucky Chloe is from Japan. Her fighting style is freestyle dancing. Lucky Chloe is a pop idol. She gained a lot of popularity in viral dance videos and then was hired by the G Corporation. She just happens to know how to fight as well. Lucky Chloe has appeared in only one mainline Tekken game. Tekken 7 gives us Master Raven. Master Raven's origins are unknown. Master Raven's fighting style is ninjutsu and covert ops. Master Raven is the senior operative to the Raven that we were introduced to before. So that Raven was injured. So Master Raven steps in to investigate and monitor the Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation battles. Master Raven has only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Then we have the surprise guest character, Negan Smith. Negan is from America. His fighting style is weapon-based brawling. He uses a bat named Lucille. Negan is a guest character from the series The Walking Dead. His appearance in Tekken is non-canon. Negan is not actually in the arcade version due to copyright laws. We have Noctis Lucius Callum. Noctis is from Lucius in Final Fantasy universe. His fighting style is royal sword techniques. So Noctis is the main character of Final Fantasy 15, and he's a guest character in Tekken. His appearance in Tekken is non-canon. Noctis has only appeared in one mainline Tekken game. Tekken 7 also gives us Shaheen. Shaheen is from Saudi Arabia. His fighting style is military CQC or close quarters combat. Shaheen is investigating G Corporation after his friend's mysterious death. He's seeking the truth and revenge. Shaheen has appeared in two mainline Tekken games. So with that, Tekken 7 gives us 15 new characters. $17 if you want to include Kunimitsu 2 and Jack 7. With that, let's move on to the current generation, Tekken 8. So here we are with Tekken 8, the current up-to-date version of the game. You know, we waited a long time, almost 10 years, but now we finally have it. So let's see what new characters Tekken 8 brings to the party. We got
Azucena Milagros Ortiz Castillo.
I don't know if I said that right. Well, we're just gonna say Azucena. Azucena is from Peru. Her fighting style is MMA or mixed martial arts. Her nickname is the Coffee Queen. She enters the Tekken tournament to find branding and promotion for her family's coffee company. She joined She Corporation thinking it would provide her the best results. She's the first Peruvian fighter ever in the Tekken franchise. So now we have another DLC character. We have Clive Rossfield. Clive is from Rosaria in Final Fantasy 16. His fighting style is swordsmanship fused with Akon power. Clive is the dominant of Ifrit from Final Fantasy 16 and is just a non-canon guest character. Now we're waiting on the newest character, Miri Zo. She's from Madagascar, and I think that's Tekken's first character from Madagascar ever. We don't really know her story yet, but we know that she's related to another god of fighting. She's the reincarnation of a god of fighting. Her fighting style is Morengi and African martial arts with inspiration from animals as well. So she's carrying the legacy of the fighting god prophecy. But again, at the current making of this video, she's not released. So we'll see what she's like. Then Tekken 8 gave us Reina Mishin. So Reina is from Japan. Her fighting style is Mishima Ryu Karate and Taido. So Reina is Heihachi's daughter, not by blood. She's basically adopted. Heihachi basically did what Maki did to the Zenin clan. He did that to the Hachiko clan and cleared them all out. He allowed this baby to live and she grew up to become Reina. She's probably one of the only Heihachi relatives that actually seems to care about her. Reina still has the devil gene within her as well, and she unlocks her devil gene in the story. Right now, it's looking like Reina's priming to be the final boss for the next season of Tekken 8. Let's see. Then Tekken 8 gave us Victor Chevalier. So Victor's from France. His fighting style is CQC with weapons. Victor is an elegant spy and Raven superior. Victor is the founder of the UN's Raven unit. Victor is watching the global struggle between the Mishima Zaibatsu and the G-Corp Corporation and mobilizes his forces to go to war to bring balance and order to the world. He's based on Jean-Claude Van Damme. For a little side note, we do have Eliza. Eliza's debut was actually in Tekken Revolution, which is not a mainline Tekken game. Eliza is an ancient vampire who awoke from a 600-year sleep. Her powers have faded, so she joined the Tekken tournament to try to restore her power. She actually has a connection to Claudio as the Archers of Sirius imprisoned her long ago. So there you have it. You have every mainline Tekken character who's been added to each mainline Tekken game. Make sure to subscribe and let me know who's your favorite character, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.